stop for all things independent artists, okay? We are featuring the best independent artists from around the world. And coming up, we have a track from an artist out of San Antonio. This track is called Ridin Thru the City. The artist is called Real Gutta Music. And guess what? When we come back, we're going to have Real Gutta Music on the line with us live from San Antonio. Psych Word.
Riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city with my high beams. Can you see me? 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 Riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city with my high beams. Can you see me? 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 Riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city with my high beams. Can you see me? 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 Can you see me?
Gutta. Bending corners, branded rubber, it's a lovely day. Floating like a butterfly, Campus clay. And I don't see these haters like I'm blind, Charles Ray. Just got a picture text, yellow bone and negligee. She favor Lisa Ray, baby from Montego Bay. She ready for some foreplay, I hit her U-turn right away. I was in my A for about 3 hours. Wash my body in the shower, now I'm fresher than some flowers. I'm back in my whip, time to flip, no previous destination. DJ school CD rotation, stir the wheel with concentration. 1 deep, solo creep, up all night, no time to sleep. Cause I never had time to count sheep like that white girl, Lil' Bo Peep. Cruising down the street in my photo, macking up, counting my dough. It's a hot summer day, AC blowing cold. Chunk to do something to haters and then continue to roll. Because I'm
riding through the city.
Know what it is, Perkins Entertain, Don Key 713.
Can you see me? Can you see me?
Check me out one time.
Can you see me? Can you see
Southside
me?
legend in here. Hey,
Riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city with my high beams. Can you see me? Can you see me?
okay. 713 ain't nothing like the lights down here. Hey, riding through the city, high beams on. Ain't no telling how you see me. I'm trapped in my own zone. I see Gutta riding butter, he's swerving across the lane. This is 713 plus Perkins to entertain. Don Key the H-Time vet, he on fire. I be tipping through the time with the chrome on every time. Southside legend in Texas, this what I'm reppin'. If these playing games, I tell them to get the steppin'. High beams bright, push it and get it right. I just met her up in dreams and killed her the same night. All about the cash, my nigga, so let's go. In that old school lag, drop down and sitting low. Bubble lights brighter than yours and I'm rolling. Paper stacks up to the ceiling and I'm holding. Running through my city, keep flossing and riding freely. Hustle USA, I promise these see me.
Riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city with my high beams. Can you see me? 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 Riding through the city, riding through the city, riding through the city with my high beams. Can you see me? 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 Riding.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning back in the Psych Word Radio Show. That was Real Gutta Music with Ridin Thru the City. And on the line right now, we have Real Gutta Music. Gutta, you there?
Rob G, man, what's going on?
Ah, man, I'm just chilling, man. You know, I'm just up here, just, you know, I got my eyes closed. I'm riding through the city with you, man.
Hey, my brother, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So let me ask you, okay, obviously on the hook you got that little Drake sample, which is fire, okay, but what made you want to grab this beat and do the track Ridin Thru the City? What's your inspiration for it?
Man, actually, my beat maker, shout out to 3D Production, man. He said he had a track, man, and that was good for a Drake sample, man, and he sent me the track, and I felt it, man, and the rest was history, man. And so I got my boy, Bill Kiki out of Houston, H-Town legend, man. You know, that's his lane as far as, you know, doing songs about riding, man. And he sent me over the verse, and I sent it off, and the rest is history, man.
Oh, man, that is great. So I know you are out of San Antonio, Texas, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so you hooked up Houston and San Antonio on the track. I love it. I love it. And tell me, what is the music scene like down there in San Antonio? Because, you know, you hear a lot about Houston, but you don't hear too much on the mainstream level from San Antonio. So tell me, what are what's the general public missing out on when it comes to San Antonio hip-hop?
Man, the general public missing out on a lot of talent, man. It's an abundance of lyricists out here, man. And, you know, like you had just said, San Antonio gets overlooked by the Houston and Dallas, man, because I honestly think they really haven't got the recognition as far as music. Yes, of course, the San Antonio Spurs is what comes to mind, you know, when people talk about San Antonio. But, man, there's a lot of talent out here, man. And, you know, I mean, I'm pretty much on the verge of some major exposure myself, man. But I can say, man, that it's going to be some few San Antonio artists that's going to get some exposure this year, man. So, y'all take note to that, man, and, you know, be on the lookout, man, because the Countdown City, man, about to get some what's the word I'm looking for? Some exposure, man, because it's, like I said, there's a lot of talent out here, a whole lot of talent.
I love it. I love it. Now, let me ask you, what do you think the biggest inspiration that you have for your music is?
The biggest inspiration, man, I would have to say is, you know, one of my slogans I use is called "Motivated for Success," man. And you know, the Ridin Thru the City song, yeah, man. You know that's for riding with the top down on a beautiful sunny day, man. But really, I just try to touch everybody, man. And you know, motivated for success. You know, starting off from the bottom, going through trials and tribulations, man. And you know, and not letting your past dictate your future, man. And just being motivated to do better. That's the message and my main focus as far as my music.
Wow. Absolutely. Now, how important is it to you to be surrounded and make sure you keep people in your life that have your best interest at heart and the interest of just succeeding in general? Because earlier we were DJ Chris Rush and we were talking about keeping negative people out of your life. So tell me about that. How much of a role does having the right people around you play in your life?
Man, that's a good question, man, because that's one of the main things I strive for, man, is, you know, is a positive circle and a positive support group, man. And you know, if it ain't positive, I can't rock with it, man. So I just try to do away with like all negative people, all negative situations, man, because you can't be it's like this. I look at it like you can't think global and have local minded people in your atmosphere, man, because if you thinking big and they thinking small, it's not gonna cause nothing but friction. It's just like putting oil in water. It's not gonna mix, man. So that's the main thing I say every day is just, God, just please keep the people in my life that are positive and are there for me, and the people that are negative and mean me no good, keep those people in my life, man. So just having a positive group of people in your corner and constantly motivating and pushing you, man, is one thing I look for, man. And I'd rather have the raw truth than a pretty lie. So if you got a lie and fake with me, man, I can't rock with you. So
wow, and let me tell you, man, you just said a whole lot in that response right there. One, you said you can't go global if you're locally minded. And you also said, I would prefer the raw truth than a pretty lie. Can you expound on that? Because that's deep, man.
Oh yeah, man, most definitely, man. And you know, it's motivated for success, man. That's a powerful statement that I use a lot in my, you know, in my quotes, in my, you know, that's everything, man. So, like, if it ain't positive, man, like, I can't deal with it, man, because I done had, you know, people come in and out of my life for seasons, man. And I just feel like, you know, every situation is a lesson or a blessing, man. And, you know, and I just finally turned 31 January the 10th, man, and just my 31 years of living, man, I done seen a lot, but I feel like I still got to learn a lot too, man. So, like, I'm always open to criticism if it's, you know, positive feedback and, you know, criticism. I just try to utilize that in my craft and in my life to make my situation better, man. And as far as my youth is concerned, you know, about to be on a major pedestal, man, I'm going to try to use that platform to reach out to the youth, man, and, you know, tell them, you know, it ain't good to do drugs, it ain't good to be out here gang banging, et cetera, man. You know, you got to plan, strive for your future and try to make a difference, man. So that's my whole theory and mindset, bro.
Absolutely. Now, where do you see yourself 5 years from now as an artist?
Man, well, 5 years from now, man, I can see me, you know, like I said, man, just on a global scale, man, and you know, just on a, you know, like a household name, and you know, working with the youth, and you know, just man, just doing some things to you know, give back to the people, man, and just trying to be a good mentor, man, and you know, what else, man, probably receiving a Grammy nomination or something, man. You know, like, that's how I think, man. So the next 5 years, man, it's gonna be a wonderful atmosphere for me, man.
Oh man, I love it. I love to hear it. Now, before I let you go, if any of our listeners want to reach out to you on social media, how can they do so? Where can they hit you up?
Yeah, man, if y'all listening, man, if you in, you know, Texas, New York, Cali, you know, Vegas, whatever, man, y'all follow me at Real Gutta Music on Twitter, at Real Gutta Music on Instagram, at Real Gutta Music on Facebook, and y'all can also follow me on Snapchat at Real Gutta Music as well, and you know, features or whatever, GUTTA411 at gmail.com, man. So y'all follow me, man, because I'm about to do some major things in 2016, most definitely.
All right. Well, Real Gutta Music. Listen, man, it was a pleasure having you on Psych Word Radio Show. I look forward to riding through the city with you some more and hearing more music from you. Thank you.
Most definitely, man. And when I make that East Coast trip in March, I'll most definitely be hitting Psych Ward up, man, and we can come in and do I can do a sit down interview. I'm looking forward to that, man. Most definitely.
Absolutely. And that was Real Gutta Music out of San Antonio, Texas, man. I love his style. I love his flavor. And, you know, and there's something, he was very humble, man, you know, and he was giving some really, really insightful responses to these questions, because I was hitting him with a couple hard-hitting questions, and, you know, you could tell he has a lot of insight, a lot of experience, a lot of life experience, and, you know, if there's one thing I'll take away from that interview, which is a great advice for any indie artist out there, it's, if you want to go global, you can't surround yourself with people that are locally minded. You need to be willing to sacrifice yourself in the small picture so that you can reap the big rewards. Definite big shout out to Real Gutta Music. And, yeah, so with that being said, we're going to hit that quick commercial break,